Hello everyone, welcome back to Think Wisely Abroad. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Your support means a lot. I genuinely appreciate every one of you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. This is a place where we discuss immigration, careers, opportunities abroad, financial planning, and practical ways to build a secure future for yourself and your family. Before we begin, let me ask a simple question. If you were choosing a career today, would you rather join an industry where thousands of people are competing for the same vacancy, or an industry where employers are actively searching for workers and struggling to find them? I think the answer is quite obvious. Yet, many spend years pursuing careers without first understanding where real opportunities are. Some even spend thousands of pounds on training courses only to discover that the demand for those skills isn't what they expected. Today, we're going to explore the jobs facing severe shortages in the UK, the industries where employers are struggling to recruit, and sectors that could offer some of the strongest long-term career opportunities. Some of the professions on this list require university degree, no doubt. But hello, just be rest assured, others don't. Some offer salaries well above the national average, and a few may genuinely surprise you. Stay with me until the end because I'll share what these trends could mean for immigrants, skilled workers, and anyone planning their next career move. Before we continue, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because you never can tell what could be coming next. And also, it costs absolutely nothing, unlike rent in the UK, unlike council tax, and unlike that train ticket that's somehow costs more than your flight to another country. Also, don't forget to leave a comment below telling us what profession you're currently working. I'd love to know where our viewers are watching from and what industries you're working in. Now let's get started. Before we begin, please note that this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. The information presented is based on publicly available labor market reports, government publications, and industry sources available at the time of recording. Employment trends, immigration policies, salary levels, and visa requirements can change over time. Nothing in this video should be considered legal, financial, immigration, or career advice. Please verify important information through official government sources and professional advisors before making major decisions. If you didn't know, now you know. Many people assume that because some companies are reducing headcount, there are no opportunities available. This is not entirely true. The UK labor market is changing. Others are facing persistent shortages. The reality is that while certain industries have more applicants than vacancies, other employers are actively struggling to recruit the people they need. This creates an opportunity for workers who position themselves in the right sectors. According to the Office for National Statistics, hundreds of thousands of job vacancies continue to exist across the UK economy. The challenge isn't always a shortage of jobs. Often is a shortage of people with the right skills. That is why understanding labor shortages can help you make smarter decisions about career. That is why we are Think Wisely Abroad. As we go through this list, remember one simple principle: follow the demand, not the crowd. Let's begin with one of the most important sectors in the country. The UK's aging population means increasing demand for healthcare services. As a result, employers continue to seek nurses, doctors, physiotherapists, radiographers, occupational therapists, mental health professionals, and social care workers. The NHS remains one of the largest employers of labor in Europe. At the same time, Social care providers continue to face recruitment challenges across many parts of the country. Healthcare is not always an easy profession. People who work in healthcare will attest to that. It requires dedication, training, and resilience. But for those who are qualified and passionate about helping people, it remains one of the sectors with strong long-term demand. Next on the list is engineering. Now, this is a sector I know particularly well. Engineering remains critical to the UK's economy. Whether it is water infrastructure, transportation, energy generation, manufacturing, or construction, engineers play essential role. Areas experiencing strong demand include civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, process engineering, design engineering, project engineering, and engineering technicians. One of the reasons for these shortages is that many experienced professionals are approaching retirement. At the same time, major infrastructure projects continue across the country. Water companies are investing billions in upgrades. AIT has just been announced. Monies have been released just gradually. Renewable energy projects are expanding. Electricity networks are being modernized. And transportation systems continue to require investment. This means engineering skills remain highly valuable. Now, before we move on, I want you to think about something. If I asked 10 people to name a profession facing shortages in the UK, most will probably say doctors. Some would say nurses. Others might say software developers. But one of the biggest surprises on today's list is still coming. In fact, one of the sectors we'll discuss next offers opportunities to people who may not even have a university degree, and another could become one of the most employment sectors over the next 20 years. Stay with me. The most surprising opportunities are still ahead. Let's talk about construction. The UK continues to require new housing infrastructure, commercial developments, transportation upgrades, and utility projects. As a result, many construction-related occupations remain in demand. These include electricians, plumbers, bricklayers, welders, carpenters, site managers, quantity surveyors, civil engineering technicians, and construction managers. One of the biggest misconceptions today is that success only comes through obtaining a university degree. The reality is that many skilled trades offer excellent earning potentials and long-term career opportunities. Some tradespeople earn incomes that rival or exceed many traditional office-based professions. And I'm not kidding about it. The statistics are there. You can go and check them out. I will drop the links for you to make further researches, because I said this is an industry I know very well. So it is something that I can tell you categorically that is the way it is. Now let's move on to technology. Technology remains an important growth sector. However, there is something important to understand. Not every technology role is facing shortages. Some entry-level positions have become increasingly competitive. The strongest demand tends to be in specialized areas. You want to know what areas those are? That's cybersecurity. You've heard about it, haven't you? Cloud engineering, data engineering, artificial intelligence, and also software development. Network architecture is also there, and digital transformation. Because as businesses continue to adopt new technologies, these specialized skills are expected to remain very, very valuable. The next sector is actually education. Many schools continue to experience recruitment challenges, particularly in subjects such as mathematics, physics, chemistry, computer science, design technology, and special educational needs. Teachers play a critical role in developing the next generation of professionals. For qualified educators, opportunities continue to exist across various parts of the UK. Another important sector is transport and logistics. Without logistics, modern economies simply do not function. Just name one modern economy that can function without logistics. The demand continues for HGV drivers, transport managers, warehouse operators, warehouse operations managers, supply chain professionals, and logistics coordinators. With growing e-commerce and ongoing supply chain requirements, logistics remains an essential industry. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting sectors for the future. I'm not talking about any other than renewable energy. The UK has continued to invest heavily in this sector. Offshore wind, solar power, battery storage, electric vehicle infrastructure, and electricity network upgrades. This creates opportunities for engineers, project managers, environmental specialists, energy consultants, renewable energy technicians, and infrastructure professionals. Many experts believe these sectors will continue expanding for decades as countries work towards cleaner energy systems. If you think there are not going to be jobs there, better think twice, because there are lots of projects, there are lots of infrastructure, not just the UK. Several developed countries are developing heavily and investing billions of either pounds or dollars or whatever currency they use into the renewable energy industry. Now let's talk directly to immigrants and those considering relocations to the UK. That doesn't mean this video is specifically for only those in the UK. One of the biggest mistakes people make is focusing only on where they want to work. Instead, they should also focus on where employers need workers. Just as a piece of advice, before investing your time, money, and energy into training or relocation, ask yourself, is there demand for this occupation? Are employers struggling to recruit? Can I obtain the necessary qualifications? What are the salaries prospects? And what are the long-term opportunities? The most successful career decisions often occur where personal interest meets labor market demand. Now, we've spoken a lot about several things. Let's try to bring them all together. The UK continues to face shortages across several important sectors. We've spoken about health. We've spoken about healthcare. We've spoken about engineering. We've spoken about construction. We've also talked about technology, and education wasn't left out in our discussions. Logistics also was also spoken about, and the beautiful one which I love so much, the renewable energy, was also spoken. We also treated that. The lesson is actually very simple. Follow the demand, not the crowd. The people who understand where opportunities exist are often better positioned to build stable and rewarding careers. Now I'd like to hear from you. Which of these sectors do you think offers the best opportunity for the future? Don't take the one I said. I want to hear yours in the comment section. Let me know in the comments below, please. If you found this video very useful, as I think it is, please like, subscribe, and share. Share it with someone who may benefit from it. Thank you for always watching Think Wisely Abroad. Until the next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and continue building the future you deserve. See you in the next video. Peace out.